number 2, it'll send a shiver up your spine. It's the Georgia Bulldogs and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, Georgia's head coach told me pregame. He told me they understand every ranked matchup becomes a measuring stick when you're carrying a top 10 ranking. They got off to a strong start last week, 1-0 on the season, but that doesn't matter. He said, we will be good if we execute each and every game. Keeps talking to the players in the locker room about the sky is the limit for this team, but it will take one game at a time, and he thinks this is the team that can do it. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. And the Buckeyes will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No. That a return. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Sets his feet. It's Montgomery. Got him downfield. All by himself down the middle. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown Bulldogs.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Quarterback changing the play. Saying hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Big picture, guys, this certainly isn't an all-or-nothing game. Long season ahead. But how much fun is it to have a top-5 clash like this one early?
It's so much fun, and you don't have to be a fan of just these two top-5 teams. If you're a fan of college football, you're honing in on this game because you're going to learn a lot here, David.
Yeah, and the fans are going to be like, overrated. This is why the preseason polls stink. We get a chance to prove ourselves with some of these teams that hasn't done a lot on the resume yet. Now, today is a resume builder.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Saying. Right side, it's Smith. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Always a rare treat to get number 1 versus number 2, particularly this early in the season, guys.
Yeah, just an early test, right? Understand exactly where you are, obviously with big ramifications down the road. But, Jesse, how about knowing where you are to start the season?
You're absolutely right. This is a game that's going to set the tone for both of these teams and also for the entire college football season. This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
On the snap, it's Jackson. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going. But I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down.
Whoa, 22. Hey, move.
4th down, Saying. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down. They were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
The Bulldogs using their 1st timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes a deep grab. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. Got his man. He's trying to get it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Throw it. Say it. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Timeout signal forward by the Buckeyes. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Saying from the gun on 3rd down. Out wide left, it's Jackson. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Again, it's Saying. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
On the delay, it's Frazier. Got it inside the 30 before he's finally pulled down at the 25. It's a gain of 6.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Second down, going to throw it. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down short gain, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run and try to get the 1st down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
Just on the edge of the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Going to try to get it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Second down to the air. Working that left side now. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Georgia going up tempo. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. 3rd down play at fever pitch. Got it looking for a first. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's White. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work.
Here we go, ready. Line 88, line 88. Hey, check. 492, waggle.
He's going to change things up against this defensive look.
Right. Hydro. Go.
Here's Sayin to throw. Fires to the wideout. Left side, it's Moore. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. This is one of the great atmospheres in the sport, but this crowd demands to be entertained, and they are entertained right now.
And when you got playmakers that you can throw the ball to down the field like Ohio State does consistently every year, you always expect this. This fan base goes nuts because year after year they have elite playmakers.
He fires one deep over the middle. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, that is a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down, just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gonna let it fly. Snatches it on the right. Runs through a man. He might have space. And he's brought down after making the big catch, but not before he picks up more than 40. The Dogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Defense wants to bring the heat. Here's a give to Frazier. Oh, he's got some space. stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The Bulldogs have this offense rolling. Wide receiver going in motion. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Got him on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Georgia comes quickly to the line. On third down, he drops to throw. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Really nice third down sub defense there that time. It's third and long. They're expecting pass. They're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback. Now forcing the incompletion, setting up fourth.
They'll play it safe and try for 3. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. And he missed it. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll go play action with Ncaa. He's going for the big play. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it.
It just looks to me like the offense is starting to get a little bit impatient, right, guys? They haven't scored in this game yet, and all of a sudden now they're taking shots down the field and they're trying to make it happen. But the defense, they have been lights out. They force another incompletion.
Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set.
29 belts. 20 and 29 belts. Liz. Slap. Over. Wrap. Spider under. Return. Freeze. Western. Ready, go.
From the gun on third down, Ncaa. Going to throw it over the top of the D. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Beautiful play call offensively at the perfect time. In that situation, the defense obviously expecting pass, so they sneak the draw in and gash the defense.
On first down, Nate Frazier.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. From the gun, looking for a man. Unloads to the wideout. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Got some room to run.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his second interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Timeout on the field, and that's the second call by Georgia. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it left, looking for the end zone here. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Gibson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Set of downs going up top. Took a shot as he threw. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Out of the gun here with Nate Frazier. There he goes. Past the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Georgia!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touch. Bring it out to the 25. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Say it. Look out. They'll run the screen. Could not make his way to the corner. Final timeout called by the Buckeyes. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
To throw, it's Sayin. Oh, pressure's coming. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. He's changing the play. Lined up in the gun on third down, Ncaa. He's got the back in the middle. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Rush is on. Blasted as he lets it go. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Pressure affects quarterbacks, and this guy's one of the best in the nation. I don't care how talented you are, but if you're being hit, you're not going to throw completions.
Quick give. It's Jackson. Oh, spins away. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the Arizona State Sun Devils. And it's UNLV looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big 12.
So here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Out wide left, it's Staley. Out of bounds at the 27-yard line, and this offense needed a play like that. They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. Here's Julian Ncaa to throw. Looking for a big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Turns it upfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
And the Dogs trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Handoff for Frazier. Taken down.
The defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Hang on, Swoopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, that's a great example of KYP. Know your personnel. A QB that doesn't run great, trying to get outside the pocket. Nice job by the defense applying pressure and running him down and getting the huge loss.
Making his first move. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
See it. They're all over it. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. To the air. It's Sayin. Under pressure. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
They don't need a bunch on 2nd down. Making the adjustment on the play. Throwing, say it. On the move. All kinds of time to survey the field, and he throws left.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Delayed handoff. It's White. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye. And the comeback is on.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
They'll get this drive going from the 17. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. Crosses the 30. At the 45 on his way. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line.
And, man, those are so frustrating for defenses because you're flying upfield, you're trying to get to the quarterback, and they slip that draw in there, and you can tell too many guys not doing their job, created some space for the running back to make the big play down the field.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. Frazier again. There's some room. Got the first down. 10. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And they stay on target with the extra point, up 35-21.
Georgia, 35. Ohio State, 21.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Julian with the play fake. Looking to take a shot. He's got it way down the field. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They fought their way all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That's the big sophomore tight end who's shaken up. Holly Roll will keep an eye on him. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Motion from the wide receiver. In the backfield, it's Alexander. Got room at the 35. Makes the catch, and he's free. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll give to Frazier. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Wide receiver going in motion. Drops back on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
And the Bulldogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Rid of it on the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Georgia going up tempo. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field, because now you can put resources elsewhere. He's proven if you try me, bad things are going to happen.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That number 1 beside your name is a heavy burden, and when you're behind late, the weight of the world is on your shoulders.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Left side, it's Moore. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Wide receiver comes in motion.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Ready. Blue 22. Blue 22.
Tight end now in motion.
Go.
Straight ahead, it's White. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Plows his way ahead, and he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Love the call here going RPO on 3rd down, and obviously you're giving your quarterback choices, but the defense gave them a look that was conducive to handing that football off. So good decision by the quarterback and nice push up front.
The Buckeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, it's White. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a 1st down.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Most important part of a clutch drive, piece together some 1st downs, get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
Great job by the defense, staying aware on that play here late in the game with the lead, and the offense needs to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before handing it off on the draw, but the defense wasn't fooled, and they make a nice tackle.
2nd and long here, making the adjustment. Here's Sayin to throw. Out wide right, it's Jackson. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Saying from the gun on third down. Forced him to get rid of it on third down.
Well, if that last incompletion's any indicator, it's going to be hard to convert this fourth and short coming up. You're trailing late in the game. You've got to come up with a big completion, but where are you going to go? Where's your best matchup here on this next critical down?
Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Taking a shot. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind. They just need the extra point to deadlock this game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and what a huge score and extra point there to get it tied in the final minute. On the run from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll start on the ground with Frazier. He's past the sticks. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
On first down, Nate Frazier. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his.
Caught, and he's got room. Still on his feet. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Just another big play for this guy who spent the entire game wide open. Couple of touchdowns there, and he moves the sticks again, David.
Yeah, so I'll keep finding him, Reese. I mean, this is a guy that, listen, we're in the second half now. He's already made plays. I know I can trust him, so I'm going to continue to feature him in this offense because I know he'll continue to make big plays.
Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Frazier again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It'll all be decided right here. Win or lose on this kick. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this will be for the win. And it's good! They did it! Knocking off number one! A walk-off field goal to topple the top team in the land! What a battle this game was. Went right down to the end. Number one team in the land gets knocked off. But sometimes this gives you a chance to recalibrate some things, guys.
Yeah, and they're going to have to go back and watch this film and face some tough truths as well, because we know they've got a ton of talent, and this is a team that when they're playing their A game, they look like the best team in the country, David. Consistency, though, is going to be a big thing for them moving ahead.
Yeah, so you got to use this. You got to look at what you did wrong. You got to say, okay, maybe we're not as good as we thought we were. Just because we were number one, that doesn't mean anything until the end of the season, and you're the last guy standing, and you have the trophy. So take this loss, work on some of those things you think you need to work on so it doesn't happen again.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. welcome to Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium in Memphis, Tennessee. The season reaches a conclusion with the showdown we have for you in the Liberty Bowl. It's the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Coach Ryan Day told me before the game, Coach is using a great motivational tactic in the locker room with his team. He told me this is the best game outside of the playoffs in this postseason and challenging our guys to put on a show for our fans. They want to make sure people know we will be in the playoff next year, and that motivation all starts here today with a terrific top 25 matchup. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Defense looks like they're coming. Moore. He's going to go for a big one. He's got it on the left. All out of space. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Oregon.
Forget establishing the run game. Go up top right now. Play one. Be aggressive. You told everybody all week, we're going to come out, we're going to be aggressive, and they are. They take the shot. They get rewarded. One play, one touchdown. What a start.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped after a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of him. It quickly on the left. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. The Buckeyes are in the hurry up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Say it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Saying from the gun on third down. He's got an open man. Speeding down the left side. He's at the 20. He is in. Touchdown, Ohio State. The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they could not have finished with more style. An 87-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Hill. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Oregon offense is on the field to get this drive going. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Dante Moore throws to the tight end. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Moore to the air. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. This defense has kept him backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Delayed handoff. It's Hill. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at him. Nice job by this offense catching him off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Davison. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Rides to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Ducks want to crank the tempo. On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore fires quickly. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Ducks are marching down the field. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimum gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Here's Moore to throw. Looking down the middle. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. It's not just a dual threat guy. You go back to Dan Fouts or Bill Musgrave or even Justin Herbert, and passers not in short supply for the Ducks.
And when you think about the Ducks, you always think about the fancy uniforms. I think that's one of the first things that come to mind, but the guys you just named, it's been built on flash, but it's also been built on substance. Great players in their tradition, in their history, and just like now, just in the recent history, Bo Nix, another one of those guys that's put up big numbers.
Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Throwing Moore. In traffic, it's Bear. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one of this postseason showdown. Let's take a look at the stats so far. As we move into the second, let's hope the rest of the game lives up to the early start. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. In the red area, it's Davison. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball.
was such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
Right side, it's Johnson. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Ducks will hustle to the line. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Here's Julian Ncaa to throw. Rush right in his face. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
That's caught. It's Johnson. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. And the Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Changing the routes with his receivers. Ncaa. Looking left. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On the delay, it's Jackson. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
Hey, guys, that's not a surprise, is it? Watching tape coming into this football game, he can make things happen. He can run around you. He can run through you, just like you saw right there, break tackles. They will feature him early in this football game. They'll feature him often. He's one of their game breakers.
Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Throwing, Ncaa. He tries to take the top off. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Buckeye! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. Oh, and the extra point is blocked. Now he can return this. And he takes it all the way back to the house, and just like that, the 2 gives him the lead right back.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the draw, it's Davison. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game.
Open field on the right. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Going to the run, it's Hill. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And I'd love to see this offense be physical like this to finish the first half. Like, you're up by 3, put a good first half together. Going into the half right here, got a chance to make this a 2-score game, and I want to chew a lot of this clock. I don't want to give them a lot, so if we can run the football, be consistent, and add to our lead before the half.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Pulls it. He'll toss it. Maybe some room here. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
Fires to the tight end. He's dropped. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Last play of this quarter, and it will be 2nd and goal. Wide right, it's Johnson. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
I got to tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
The 18 unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He's on the loose. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. Here's Sayin to throw. He's got it in the end zone, and they've sliced it down to a 2-point game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Moore. Left side, it's Johnson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Hits inside, it's Davison. Stopped in his tracks, he got nothing, it'll be 2nd and 10.
And just a great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job, be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 101, stop the run first.
They got nothing on the last play, it's 2nd and 10. DB's right up on the receivers. Dante Moore. Right side, it's Johnson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
For this defense, man, to get back into the game, we talked about it at half. They got to pressure the quarterback. They got to force some sacks, and they do it. On this first drive, they get to...
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Fourth down, Moore. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
Play fake, Julian Sayin. Rolls right. He'll try to do it himself. Breaks into the open. And oh no, he loses the ball at the end of the run. Defense got it, they're on the run.
And it's an ancient proverb for a reason, right? Know thyself. And what he does best is hang in the pocket and throw strikes and attack the field. It's not really running. And you can see he takes off and the defense closes in fast. And the most important thing happens for the defense. They hit him, they get the ball out, and they force the turnover.
Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hill. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this third down from deep in your own territory. They'll move the wide receiver. They give it to him again. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've reached the end of the third, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the back. More to throw for it on fourth down. Hard running there. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
You know, you always talk about risk-reward. Gambling and going for it with the lead on fourth down right there and getting it, the reward could be winning the game. That was an unbelievable play. And how about this coaching staff putting their faith in their players to come up with the execution and make it happen?
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through it.
Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Quarterback keep. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in. He got that sucker to the ground.
They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. Got it, looking for the first down. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
The run inside. It's Davison. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On the run, it's Hill. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised. I mean, you put the ball in your best player's hands. Like, late in the game, you've got to trust your guy. I'm interested to see what they do here on 3rd down coming up. Let's call it 3rd and interesting, right? Top clock ticking down. Do I trust my QB to throw the football? I got the lead. I want that clock to continue to roll.
This 3rd down play might be the last chance for this defense to stay in the game. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Lucky to get it off.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. Fourth down, Moore. Throws to the wideout. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They send the tight end in motion. Play fake, Ncaa25. Fires to the middle. Needed a little more oomph to get it there.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Already in prime field goal position, but they would love to score a touchdown to take the lead. Trying to run, it's Jackson. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
This is an offense that has so much confidence. They believe they're able to win the game when it matters the most. They've got the playmakers to do it. You saw it on that last touchdown. Now taking the lead with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the lead's now 4, so you go for 2, try to get it to 6 to at least make them have to kick the extra point if they're going to beat you. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders.
Number 96 set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Defense looks as if it's coming. Draw play, it's Davison. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down.
And this is one of those plays late in the game. If it works, everybody's jacked, but if it doesn't, everybody's complaining. You run that draw.
Sprinting away. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their first. Still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth-quarter lead. Here's Moore to throw. Touchdown, Oregon! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And they're able to score on a drive where they had to have it this late in the game, and they look to their playmaker on the outside to win that one-on-one matchup.
Big-time moments. Who do you trust as a quarterback? You could tell this was a big moment. He threw it to his big play wide receiver. He knew he would come down to it, and now the big play in the fourth quarter for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Sayin. Here comes the heat. And he avoids the sack.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it down the right side. Touchdown, Ohio State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Out of bounds at the 34, a productive job by the return team. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Throwing more. Look out. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
And, man, this is a tough spot to be in as this offense. And the defense is so deep, and you wonder if that's why they threw the ball underneath. But, golly, with the clock where it is, you have to get somewhere down the field to give yourself a chance, an opportunity to maybe be successful at the end of this football game.
Moore will throw. Moving out to the right. Fires on the move. Out wide right, it's Bear. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense optional. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
It has been quite a season. Thanks for going on the ride with us on EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. We'll see you next season. On the banks of the Red Cedar in East Lansing, Spartan Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Louisville Cardinals and the Michigan State Spartans. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline where she is keeping a close eye on some injury news that's unfolding.
Guys, I caught up with the Spartans head coach right before the game. The big storyline to keep your eyes on today, they are without their starting running back. Their backup has not had any touches yet this season, so this will be new. It's going to be fast and furious to start this first quarter. He challenged his offensive lineman in the locker room before the game. Make sure he's comfortable. Give him time to make his reads. Let's all work together to start this game. Guys?
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. So Michigan State's headed toward the football to break the seal on this 2027 season. And it'll come out to the 25. No. A return. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got his man. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Let's take a look at the big picture for Louisville. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, and they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
Breaks the tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They give it back to him. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They have it at the 43, third and short, trying to avoid making a decision on fourth down. Oh, pressure's coming. Oh, it's a fumble. He picks it up, still on his feet.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for the edge. The keeper on the option. Gives it. Just smothered on the play.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
They were all over it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Quickly to the tight end. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. That play didn't have much of a chance to get the first down. Good job by the defense keeping everything in front.
Great job keeping everything in front, and most importantly, making the tackles. Dropping back deep, knowing it's third and long, but I got to get the guy on the ground and rally to the football. Nice job by the defense.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on fourth down.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you...